After the basic transformations, we have the other two 2D transformations such as reflection and shear. Okay. So coming to the reflection, as we all know that a transformation that produces a mirror image of an object is called as a reflection. As you can see here, the reflected position could be given like this. If you have x and y coordinates and the original position of the object, the reflected could be in the opposite coordinates. If we can see the vertices of this object as a triangle as 1, 2, 3, the reflected vertices could be 1 dash, 2 dash and 3 dash with respect to the transformation called reflection. We can see other two examples in the above pictures where we have the reflected position of this as 1 dash, 2 dash and 3 dash. This is the original position, and you can see in this example where we have reflection of an object related to an axis perpendicular to the xy plane and passing to the point P reflect. So this is the point P reflect. So this is the object with respect to 1 dash, 2 dash and 3 dash for the transformation called reflection. Another transformation we have other than these translation, rotation and scaling, apart from reflection, we have as shear. The transformation that distorts the shape of an object, that is, it will change the shape of the object with respect to x and y axis. You can see in the example here. See here we have a square with respect to the coordinates 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0 which is at the origin and 1, 0 somewhere. So if we apply the shear operation or shear transformations to this particular square, we can move that particular one side of that being at the origin with respect to 2, 1 and 3, 1. You can see the changes in both the objects where a unit square is converted to a parallelogram using the x direction shear matrix with respect to some value and with respect to the value SHX is equal to 2. Coming to the raster methods for geometric transformations, the characteristics of raster systems suggest an alternate method for performing certain two-dimensional transformations, as we all know, where we have the functions that manipulate the rectangular pixel arrays called raster operations and moving a block of pixel values from one position to another, which is called as a block transfer. You can see here this we have Pmin and Pmax. So within this particular position only we are supposed to apply all the operations and all the functions with respect to OpenGL so that we can change the all kinds of attributes for this particular primitive. You can see in this diagram where we are translating an object from the screen position to the destination position, which could be shown with respect to the figure B by moving a rectangular block of pixel values. The coordinate position Pmin and Pmax specify the limits of the rectangular block to be moved from P0 to the reference position.